Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and this is my new Let's Play series for Europa Universalis IV, the Rights of Man expansion with the Prussia patch. And with that name we better play Prussia, wouldn't we? We're playing Brandenburg into Prussia, and I'm gonna explain why. But before, I'm gonna just put up a warning: this video will not contain any gameplay. This will just be an explanation of what I want to do with this series in-game and what my plans are kind of meta out of game. So if you just want to watch gameplay, go on to the next video where I will be doing stuff with the game itself. But then let's get right on to what I'm gonna do in this Let's Play. So this is my first Let's Play in the Right of Man expansion, so of course we'll be trying to play with some of the new mechanics, and this is one of the reasons why I chose Brandenburg into Prussia, because Prussia has a new government and we also start in Europe, which give us good possibilities to check out the new system for technology that we're going to talk about. And also, I've never really played Prussia, and Prussia can get its Space Marines, where the name for this series comes from, the Space Marines of Prussia. And this is basically because of the ideas of Prussia. If you just look at them, we actually start with Prussian ideas as Brandenburg. We start the game with 0.5 army tradition and minus 10% aggressive expansion impact, which is really good. And as you can see, once we are done, we get 5% discipline, which is huge. That's just 5% extra damage. And on top of that, we gain 20% combat ability. That's right, 20% extra damage on our infantry. And that's on top of what we can get from ideas. And all in all, it's pretty much geared toward war. We already saw the aggressive expansion impact right from the get-go. We also have national tax to help pay in the start. We are starting out small. Stability costs, like a thing. We get morale as well, which is really nice. We get army tradition decay. We get manpower, and we get development cost, tolerance of heretics. But all in all, it's pretty much geared towards military. So of course we want to take full advantage of that. So my ideas plan for this playthrough is to, of course we need quality. That makes sense. We get the extra bonus to infantry, we get the extra bonus to cavalry, we get the extra bonus to artillery. Then I want the offense tree for the further discipline modifier. And then I want innovative, and that is because innovative combines with quality for an extra 20% infantry compatibility idea, and it combines with offensive ideas for modern siege weapons, 10% extra siege ability. Very nice as well. And then I have not decided this yet, but I might go with economic ideas later on. It also goes together with quantity for a or quality, I think. Or did I remember that one wrong? Oh no, that's at the top. Quality ideas, discipline, 5% extra. That'll be 15% all in all. Actually more. It will be 5, 10. Did we get one here? No, 5, 10, and then 15 and 20 from our own countries. That will be insane. And along with offensive, it gives compatibility for artillery. So I'm thinking we'll go probably innovation first into quality. Then we'll probably look at some diplomatic idea, unless we actually have the points for another administrative idea. The reason why I'll go administrative ideas first is because at the start of the game we really want the military tech to be on top. So that's the reason for that. So I haven't planned out all my ideas yet, but those are the ones we're definitely gonna get. Otherwise, we're gonna have to look at how the game is going, if we're gonna need influence ideas, if we're gonna need diplomatic ideas. Maybe we even gotta go with some expansion if we have the time for that. And of course, trade is always good for getting some money. So, plenty of possibilities there. My general strategy is to, of course, form Prussia, and we can form Prussia with a decision here to form the Kingdom of Prussia. It requires Tech 10. It requires to be either Protestant or Reformed. And that kind of means that we're going to have to hope for a center of Reformation or pretty close to us for easy conversion. It usually happens. It didn't in the Denmark game I just was playing. All of them spawn pretty much south, but usually at least one of them will spawn to the north. And we don't. I've never played Protestant or Reformed, at least not on the newer versions of those, so I don't really care which one of those it'll be. Both of them will be something new to try out, so we're just going to take whatever spawns near us. We also need Königsberg, Danzig and Stolp, and that is of course Stolp and Danzig and Königsberg, which means that of course we're going to be in war with Teutonic Order often and early, as well as Pomerania. And in general, my idea for this is, since we are in the HRE, almost everywhere we attack down in the or anywhere in the HRE will give a lot of aggressive expansion. So my plan is to establish myself in the northern part of HRE and then fight up through Norway, Sweden, fight out through the east, try to expand my realm mostly in that direction, then poking into the HRE. And in order to help me not get into too much troubles in the HRE, I also plan to become the Emperor. And not that I want to do an HRE game. I think we're going to do that at another time. Of course, we'll touch on the different function in the HRE. But Prussia historically actually was part of dissolving the HRE, and I actually want to go for the Create Germany achievement. I'm not sure if we can, we can see it here. To create Germany, you need administrative tech 20, and you need all of these different cores, which are all the way around German region. And that if we choose this one, we will actually no longer be part of the Holy Roman Empire anyway. So kind of my point in this campaign, or my goal, is to form Prussia, then form Germany, and dissolve the HRE. Besides that, I don't really have any goals, but if it turns out that we are having a fun campaign, I might just play to then and see what we can do. So that's the goals for in-game campaign. Well, what about all the other things? Well, I kind of like to do tutorial style, or at least I like to watch tutorial style Let's Play, so I'll kind of do that as well. I will try to be maybe a little bit more talking about my choices, especially in the beginning of the Let's Play. So it'll be a little bit like the Ottoman Let's Play from the beginning, where I'll be talking a lot about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and then I'll kind of transition away from that into just playing, while still trying to explain my actions. That also means that you are more than welcome to comment on my videos if you don't feel like I've explained something enough, or if you would like to hear why I didn't do something. Maybe I have overlooked something, maybe I have a reason why I didn't do it, and maybe that's an interesting reason that I just didn't think about sharing. So you are very welcome to comment on my videos. I appreciate that a great deal. So that was it for this first introductional video. Join me in the next video where I'll be actually doing stuff in the game. So have a good time until then. Bye bye.